Okay, so this is the second installment of lesson 4, determining the equations of the graph of sine of x and cosine of x. And we just finished example 1 and 2, so now we're in example 3. Now we're going to go to example 3 and 4. And at the end of this, we might have some time to at least get started with some practice questions from the book. It's on page 536, questions 6 and 7. So let's just finish up our examples here. And at first, it was a challenge, right? But now we're getting the hang of it. We're understanding this. So let's get started again. So in this particular case, in example 3, again, we'll figure out the amplitude. Amplitude A, max minus min divided by 2. So our maximum is 0 minus our minimum is negative 8 divided by 2. So amplitude is 4. And remember, amplitude will be a positive number. Let's take a look at the D. D is max plus min divided by 2. And that's D is equals to 0 plus negative 8 divided by 2. So that means D is negative 4. And then let's just go back to the picture here, because we want our graph, our equation, to match what the picture says, right? So our median is at negative 4, which is right here. Right? So now I can see that's, oh yeah, that is in the middle between maximum and minimum. That's what median is, in the middle. And then the amplitude, I can see the amplitude is 4. So let's just see that. From negative 4 to 0, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 units. And then from median to the minimum is also 4. Good. So that one's easy. The next thing we're going to do is figure out what the period is. Period, we said the whole cycle, you can get it from maximum to the next maximum or minimum to the next minimum. So what do you think it is? Max to the next max. I can see that this pi is broken up into 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pieces, right? So that means everything is pi over 4. Okay, now from max to the next max, how many pi over 4s are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. So P is 4 pi over 4. So the period is pi. Right? So 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4. So 4 pi over 4s. So its period is pi. Now, is everybody okay with that before moving on? Okay, so from here we can figure out the B. So B is equals to 2 pi over P, which is pi. So pi cancels, so B is 2. So we just figured out the A, the D, and the B. Now, we're going to do sine first. Sine 4 sine, the B is 2, so I'm going to put brackets 2, brackets x. Leave that space alone for now. We'll figure that out right away. So we're going to look for the phase shift. which way did this graph move? To the left or to the right? Now, depend, huh? Many possible answers. Okay, we'll just maybe do one or two. And that's, as you can see, now you understand that there's many different answers in here because it repeats itself. Like, where do you want to start? Like, there's always a beginning to this cycle, right? So, where do you want to start your... Go with the easy one, yeah. Oh, now you're getting fancy. Huh?
Because if it's reflected, it starts at the median. And
yeah.
It starts at the normal, so there's no shift.
Okay. And, yeah. Yeah, that's okay.
I had chemical put into my eye in chemistry class. That's why I took a while to test it. I learned it, so I wrapped my eyes. Just
okay. That's like... Okay. Chemical spill. Okay, so this is really good. Now you're getting the hang of it. You're not just looking at the phase shift, you're also thinking about the reflection. And that's awesome. So what one of your classmates said, hey, we can think of it as a reflection of the sine graph. So instead of starting from median to maximum, we are going to go median, minimum. So it's like reflected over the x-axis. Fantastic. Then in that case, we stick a negative here and we put a 0. We can put minus 0, plus 0, doesn't matter. So it looks like there's no phase shift. That's brilliant. Brilliant. See what you started? Yeah, that's good. Learning is contagious. Okay, what's the other possibility? Let's do one more. Okay, so we can say this, we can say shift to the right by how much? By half a pi. Yeah, that's half a pi. So this is the start of my graph. Right there. So I'm gonna say I'm starting right there. So where did they start? Looks like it moved by pi halves, so we can say no reflection. So 4 sine 2x minus positive pi halves minus 4. And as you can see, there's other one, right? And you can say, hey, I don't want to move to the right, I want to move to the left. And I can move left, negative pi halves. That's a possibility too. Now you're getting the hang of it, and you can see there's variations to this that will give us the same function. I'll say or. And there's many ors. Okay, what's the cosine? What does a cosine would look like? Maximum to the next maximum. I can say, hey, the easy one would be here. This is my maximum to the next maximum right there. Oops, I just knocked my microphone. Okay, so what would that be? Y equals to 4 cos, still 2, right? Our period is still pi, so the b is still 2. X, what's our phase shift? How many is that again? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, pi over 4. So minus negative pi over 4. Brackets, brackets, minus 4. And of course, we get to clean that up, right? That's where minus, minus, or negative, negative, that makes it a positive, positive pi by 4. What's the other possibility?
So many.
So many. If we start over here, then it would be y4 equals 2x minus, very good, 3 pi over 4, brackets, minus 4. Good job. Look at you. It's fun? Mm-hmm. What? Did I hear somebody say it's fun? Huh? It's okay to admit. You've joined the force. You've joined the rebels. If you don't know what the Star Wars is, that's what it is. Okay, last bit, example 4. What's the amplitude? 2. So I can eyeball my median, right? Yeah, you can eyeball your median. And so I can eyeball my amplitude, so 2. Median, or D, is 1. That's easy. What about this one? What's the period?
4 pi.
How did you know 4 pi?
Crest.
Okay, so you can see, crest to crest.
And every 3 ticks is a pi.
So you can go maximum to maximum. That will give you the period, right? And each one is a third. So 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, 4/3, 5/3, 6/3, 7/3, 8/3, 9/3, 10/3, 11/3, 12/3. So 12/3 pi, which is 4 pi. What if they stopped here? You have a problem. What can you do? What if the graph just got cut off there?
Can you just go from
Just go from the median to the
Yeah.
median.
that's what I was thinking.
Or you're cutting off the median.
Yeah, I'm cutting off the median. Cutting off the median. I'm going to start right there.
Well, you know that it's going to be perfectly symmetrical and it continues down the ticks as well. Or you could take the halves and multiply it.
You can do
Times 2.
times by 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here, this is your minimum to maximum. So think of it as you're turning, you're at minimum, now you're maximum. Did you go a full turn? No. So you need to, whatever this is, you're gonna double it up. So from here, minimum to maximum, that becomes, what's that, 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, 4/3, 5/3, 6/3, 6/3 of a pi, but you're going to multiply it by 2. Okay?
4 pi.
Yeah, which is 4 pi. Okay, good. So that means the B is 2 pi over 4 pi, which is a half. So what just happened there? If the B is a half, it's what transformation? Stretching by a factor of 2. 2 by 2. Okay, so let's see that. Y is equals to A is 2 sine brackets B is 1/2 brackets X. Leave that space alone for now. Brackets plus 1. Now, if we're talking about the sine, we're going to start with median. Where did the median start? Over here, right? So this is the start of your graph. Remember, the sine has to start with the median, maximum, median, minimum, median. So that's going to be, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 pi over 3. So minus 4 pi over 3. Yes? That's just 1. We'll stop with 1. Let's do cosine. Yeah, we have to stop at 1 because like we don't know how far it goes here, right? We can predict it. Okay, 2 cos brackets 1/2 brackets x. Where are we gonna start our cosine?
5 pi over 3.
Maximum to the next maximum. So we have two possibilities here, up here. So this could be my maximum. There it is. Okay, so that would be what? 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, 4/3, 5/3. So minus negative 5/3, so it's positive 5 pi 3, close brackets, plus 1. Or, what's the other one? What if we start over here? y equals 2 cos 1/2 brackets x minus, what is this one? 7 pi over 3 brackets plus 1. Okay, now this question is probably worth 4 marks, 1 for each A, B, C, and D. If this is a type of question on the test or on the assignment, or okay, you only need 1. If they ask for a sign, make sure you put a sign. If they ask for a cos function, make sure you write a cos function. And because this is an equation, you have to have y equals, and then that. Now it takes practice to do these things, okay? We don't become all of a sudden expert on something. So these are my suggested practice questions, page 536, questions 6 and 7. So certainly do try those ones. And also, yeah, if you want to work on that one right now, or you can work on your hand-in assignment. Now, in terms of hand-in assignment, it's due tomorrow, but there's a question there that I want to cross off. You don't have to do, but if you want to try it, if you're looking for extra bonuses question, it's a challenging one. It will make you think, but it's worth it, right? Okay. So, you got your assignment questions. Like I said, it's due tomorrow. Okay, I have my long weekend planned out, marking, so that's great. So this is on page 7. No, not page 7. Question 7. Okay. You can get rid of this if you want. Okay. I totally forgot that we haven't done the solving equations yet. Well, we did a little bit, but not the intense ones. So scrap that. I think you could do the y-intercepts. You can. So leave the y-intercepts alone. So if you're solving for a y-intercept, what do? Set x equals to 0, right?
It says to graph it too, though.
Yeah, but the graphs are not nice. It doesn't give you that nice places for x-intercept. So, but if you feel like you're up for a challenge, go ahead and do that. I'll give you extra bonus marks. So, also for question 7b, cross that off, and yeah. Okay? 7b. Okay, remember, you're not using decimals for these ones. You can graph it and then just use decimals to just double check if you're in the right track or not. Okay. We have some time in here. Definitely give those questions a try.